everyone, this is Joanne. Welcome to Christmas in April. Yep, that's right, Christmas in April. I literally have one page empty in my 2022 Christmas album, and then I am totally done, and I've left the album out in my craft room instead of putting it on my shelf because I will forget that there is an empty page. So I said, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to finish it. So what better way to do that than with COAPA cut files, right? So this is a Confessions of Paper Edit cut file design team layout, but we're going to make this layout super quick. It's very, very easy. I'll tell you, I'm using 2 cut files. I'll show them to you. And then we are going to do a flip through of my entire album. And I'm going to put a clip at the end of my house when it was all decorated for Christmas. So I hope that's exciting for you because I cannot wait to show you all this. So I'm using the poinsettia wreath cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. I love this. I did not back these parts. I just took, I'm going to show you everything I used, tell you everything I did, and try to make this part quick. Distressed Oxide and Shabby Shutters and, oops, sorry, Rustic Wilderness. I love this color for these leaves, and for the leaves of the second cut file I'm using, I made this wreath and I just blended that in, and I'm using the Build a Poinsettia cut file, which I have probably used 10 times over the past couple years. It is literally my favorite COAPA cut file ever. I am in love with that thing. I put little teeny honeybee gem stamps in the middle. I'll get to the shimmers in a minute. Let me show you. Get up close here. Isn't that cute? I am just in love with this cut file. I really, really like layered flowers, cut files, metal dies. I just love using them. So I used that. So let me show you what I did. This is, I'm going to get that out of the way, super old Cameo cutting mat. And when I blend, I put it right on here because this is no good to go through the Cameo anymore because it's just not sticky enough and the paper moves and blah, blah, blah. But instead of blending and holding onto it and getting ink all over you, I can still stick my pieces and then they'll stay right on here, and then use a blending brush and then just go ahead and peel them right off. Okay, and then I use this blue part. I always keep this to do some mixed media on because it wipes up very, very easily. So this is a really old one, but I always keep them, and we're going to use that again in a second. So the 2 cut files I'm using, we talked about that. Let me see. I did the Build a Poinsettia comes with leaves. I did 3 or 4, I think 4 in the darker color and 4 in the lighter color because I like to mix up my greens when I'm making my leaves. I just think it looks really pretty. And after I got through blending everything on here, I took Shimmer's Color Splash. It's a glossy acrylic spray in Gold Digger. It is my favorite, the best gold splatters ever. I went like this, and I literally splattered for like 5 minutes all over the pieces of the poinsettia cut file. And then got all those splatters on it. And the leaves too. Okay? I'm going to use a super busy piece of paper. I can't talk. Hip Kit Club. Alright, I had a request from my awesome subscribers to show you how to back a cut file. So I'm going to put that background paper away for a minute. Again, I just blended here. I'm going to keep this white. So I wanted it to be, this poinsettia, to be the same color as that. So I took the scraps from the inside of this and I blended onto that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I would back this. But I need a pen, and my stuff is in all different places today because I needed extra room. So in order to back a cut file, you can do it different ways, and I can discuss different ways in different videos, but this is the way, oh, my hair's falling. This is the way that I'm going to do it today. So the part that you want to see, you're going to flip over. And then you take your cut file and you also flip that over, okay? Now, if I had a big piece of paper, I would trace this entire thing as one big piece, but I don't. I'm using scraps, okay? So flip and flip. And then you can take the pieces of your cut file and trace those. And that's super easy too, but I'm going to do this today. I'm just going to make sure that gets in there. You're going to trace on the inside of your cut file. And I trace the whole thing just because when I'm cutting, I like to know what I'm cutting, because sometimes my eyes get messed up and I'm like, what am I doing right now? So it's easier for me to outline the entire inside of it. Okay, just like that. In order to back this, you have traced on the inside, so you're going to want to leave a margin on the outside so you have something to glue your paper to here. Okay, so I'm going to cut this all as one piece. You could cut it as individual pieces, but you don't have to. So I'm going to leave like that much. Okay, and I'm just going to come around with my scissors here. These are Cutter Bee. I like those. I'm going to try to preserve this because I need to back a couple more of these leaves. And like I said, if I had a large piece of paper, I would have traced this entire flower and backed it as one big piece. But I only have this little scrap that I went ahead and ink blended so everything would match. You don't have to worry about anything inside here because the cut file is going to cover it up. You'll see what I mean when I go to adhere it down. Okay, and I'm not going to speed this up because I want you to be able to see. Okay, so there you go. So again, there's the margins. You're going to leave a little bit. I use tweezers and a paper towel because I just don't want to make a mess. Okay, so I'm going to cut this in half. Okay, I always dry fit everything, and sometimes I forget what part of this I cut, so I'm going to have to lay this in there and figure it out. Okay, it is this side. Okay, so you go ahead and dry fit it and make sure that you can't see anything through there, and it looks pretty good. So it looks like I did good. Probably could have left a little bit more of a margin and it would have been fine. It was loud. All right, I have a fine line bottle. I use Scotch Tacky Glue. It's my favorite. So again, let me look here. All right, so I'm going to put my hand here knowing that I just need to put glue around this. So I'm just going to take this, and you can use whatever glue you want, and you just put a thin strip of glue around the outside where you are going to put down your paper, like this. Okay, let me bring that up so you can see it very thin. You don't need a ton. Hold on. Okay, see the little teeny bit of glue? All right, I use my tweezers because I hover and I don't want glue on my fingers, especially because this is ink blended, so I want to be super careful not to move this all over the place because if it gets wet, the ink could start smearing. Hover. I'm holding on to it with this finger here. Just, oh, let go. Just make sure that you've got the whole thing covered and you can't see through any of that. I take my napkin and I push it down with my napkin because it picks up excess glue that won't go on my hands that I can transfer onto something else on my layout. And then I take it off the napkin quick because it could stick to the napkin. And then I dab on the front too in case any glue came through that way. But most glues dry clear. So, see? And then you don't have to worry about trimming. I do not like to just take my cut file, put glue on it, and then put it on a piece of paper and then cut it. I'm not good enough at coming in here and not cutting the white part. Okay, now that we have this all backed, I want to go ahead and just start with the layout. And This cut file, the poinsettia wreath, is super cool. You can put it in this corner, this corner, this corner, you know, do whatever you want. I'm liking this, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to get it in the middle of the paper as much as I can. I'm not going to worry about if it's perfect. And the reason I'm using this paper for my background is because it is literally one of my favorite pieces of paper from the Hip Kit Club ever. I love paper that has text and music notes and text print and stuff on it. I just think it's great. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I don't think I told you. Catherine Pooler for the colors Cranberry Fizz, and It's a Girl. This is running low, so I have a teeny one. So I'm going to open that, and let me move this. Put this here, and I'm just going to take a blending brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of color behind the wreath, just to make it pop away from the background a little. I'm not going to put any under here. There's no point because of all of this, but I'm going to put it here. Okay, and I'm just going to hold it down with my hand, and I'm going to lift up so I stay in that area. And I'm going to let it go while I'm doing this so I know I'm in the right spot. Okay, see what it does there? It just brings it away from the background paper a little bit. I think I need some right here. Although I'm probably going to end up covering that up, so I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. Just like that. Okay? I think it just makes it pop. I really like it. You could also do this with a stencil behind a cut file if you wanted to. That would be super duper pretty. Okay, and I'm just going to put some in there and make sure I'm in here. And if I go this way or this way too far, it's just a blending color. It's not going to matter, and it's not going to harm anything. It's going to look really pretty. I could use a little bit more right there. Yep. Okay, and now I got to do this. So simple. You could also draw a circle with a pencil and then erase the pencil, but I don't feel like doing that. So we're just going to do it this way. Super cool. Like this. And it doesn't need to be perfect either. I think I need a little bit more right here. Okay, hold this down. I hope everybody had a really nice Easter. My Easter weekend was really fun. I didn't really do too much on Easter Day. Saw a bunch of my family and friends at church, so that was nice. And I scrapbooked the rest of the day. But the Saturday before, I had a date with my husband, and we went shopping and lunch, and that was really, really fun. Did a bunch of talking. It was great. See how that makes it pop now? So the background's not so super busy. But I wanted to preserve an entire 12 by 12 piece of this paper because I love it so much. Okay, now my next tip. I use glue. Some people don't use glue. It's up to you. I do not adhere my entire cut file down. It is not necessary, and sometimes it looks super cute when it pops up a little bit. So I'm going to put a whole bunch under here because that's going to secure it. Now I literally could just not glue anything else down, but I'm probably going to do some up here, just like this. Drop it. I'm going to get my napkin and press it down again, just to make sure I'm not getting glue on anything else and my hands. And then I can put just a little bit here. And I'll just turn it towards me. I'll put some underneath this and this. And just press. Maybe here. I want these to pop up probably. I'm probably going to pop these like that. And that's all I'm going to glue. Because by the time you get done adhering your photo, your embellishments, and the rest of the other cut file I'm going to use, it's going to be secured down perfectly fine. You don't need to do anything else. I want to get my tweezers because I'm like a bull in a china shop. If I can break something, drop it, rip it, I'll do it. I don't know what is wrong with me. Okay, let me show you my photos. My nephew and my great niece. This is not her father, it's her uncle. My sister had 2 boys, and I just love it. Isn't my nephew handsome? He's so gorgeous. He is getting married this year. I'm totally excited, and I love her. So tons of free space right here. It's just the chair and whatever. I don't want to cover up my cut file, so I'm going to tuck it. And I think I might do the pictures a little crooked, but sometimes I think it's good when they're crooked on a cut file layout, not necessarily some of the other ones though. So I'm wondering if I can get this one in there better. And then come like this. Maybe I just went up too high. I don't know. Yeah, let's try this. Still a little spot there, but I think that'll be okay. Let me see, how's that? Works for me. I like it. I want it inside circle. I don't want it to be on top of this there. It's okay for me if it's on top there. I think that's good. And then we only need a few embellishments, so I'm probably going to go in the ephemera pack and get like cute snowman or something and tuck some stuff in here. Instead of here and here, and then maybe 2 up here. I haven't put them there yet, so I feel bad covering up this one leaf here, but I think it'll be okay. And then here, I don't know, because I haven't figured this out yet. Maybe I can go, there is one poinsettia that my cameo messed up the tip of the leaf right there, so I want to make sure that I conceal that, camouflage it with something. Do I like that better? I do, but I still want to see some of that. I like that a lot. All right, let's see, put a couple up here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show you. I did every other, so I did pink, cranberry, pink, cranberry, pink, cranberry, and I don't want the 2 of them together. I want one of each. I'm going to mess around with the placement of this a little bit because I don't want to cover up too much of this cut file, but I also think it looks really good like that too. And I really like that leaf sticking out. So if I put, oops, let me roll my sleeve up because I keep hitting everything. So the pink one is down like on the bottom here, so I'll switch these just to mix it up a little bit. What do you guys think? That is so cute. Just, oh my goodness, I just love that. And it'll be super cute to, oh, I could stick something in there like a snowman or something too and take up this odd like trap space. So pretty. All right, so we've got the dark green leaves and the light green leaves. So we'll put 2 up here, 2 down here, 2 up here, 2 down here. And I think I'm pretty good with this placement. Kind of just gonna go for it. I may have done the same exact thing on a different layout. I don't remember. I really don't, because I'm getting old and I can't remember anything anymore. Yep, don't get old, people. Alright, here's the bad leaf. I want to camouflage that for sure. If you really want this dimensional, you can put this on a foam square. I'm going to put a lot on there. And then camouflage that one weird leaf. Hold that for a moment. There is something stuck to the side of this. Piece of lint or something. Oh, you know what it is? It's paper lint. Okay. That is gorgeous. Alright, so I'll put a light one and a green one together. I don't know where I want these. This looks empty here, kind of, doesn't it? I think, oh, I don't want this green next to that green, so I'm going to switch them. Let's see. Oh, you know what I want to do too? Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place. I'm going to take my fingers on each side and I'm going to bend these. Just like that. Because then they'll be dimensional like the flowers. And then you can just go like this and push these back up. You could put foam squares underneath these too if you wanted to. And then bend this. So I'm going to do that to all of these. Okay, I found a few things that I want to use. I changed my mind 100% on the pink fresh gems. They weren't the right color. And I said, why don't we do gold? Because there's gold in the middle and we did all those gold splatters. So that's what we're going to do. Even though the ephemera has silver foiling on it, I think mixing them together at Christmas is just fine. All right, I got a couple puffies. I figured out where I was putting everything already because it took me a minute, I got to tell you. I'm going to put this tree in here just to cover this little odd spot. It's kind of a weird tree, but it's a Christmas tree. What are you going to do? I found the super cute chipboard. It says cozy and warm, and it has a picture of a ginger guy and a cup of Coke. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh, that was so loud. Sorry. Put some glue. Throw him in here just to put that in there, and then you can still read it and still see everything. I have a Santa that I put on foam. So let me take the foam off there, and then I'll show you where I'm going to put him. He's holding a little bag of toys, obviously, but I don't really care about that bag, so I'm going to tuck him in here just so I can mainly see him. Cute. I'm gonna have a Santa on here, especially for her. All right, and then I have another puffy. This is my favorite puffy. It's a little cup of tea with a candy cane sticking out of it, and I was gonna use that to cover up that weird space right there. And I don't trust puffies, and I think I tried to get this on a layout at least 12 different times, so I'm sure the stick is gone. Peeking out right there. It's cute. Okay, and then I found a pink puffy title. I found stickers that were star banners, and I ruined my photo on the bottom. A sticker stuck to it while I was auditioning it, and it turned all white, so I just put that there and left it so it would cover up the mistake. And I was thinking, so happy together there, but I want to move it over some more. I believe it's so funny. Last year, she was obsessed with him on Christmas. This year, she was obsessed with me and absolutely furious with him all day because he picked her up when she didn't want to be picked up, and boy, was she mad. And she could not be consoled by anyone but me. It was so funny. She was so mad. I think because Christmas is so much. They're so tired, you know? I might put a foam square behind that. Okay, I found this beautiful sticker, and I'm sure I use this in a different layout, but I love it. It's got a poinsettia, so it matches these, our favorite time of year. It's got the pink and the green that matches perfect. I thought putting title right up here would fill in this empty space, but a lot of foam squares on this just because I didn't want it to sag and get bent because it's a sticker. So if it gets bent, it will crease. And we're going to take these off. Slowly but surely we will get these off. I'm actually not doing too bad. It usually takes me way longer. I don't know what's on my hand. Piece of sticker. Okay. I'm doing good today with these. Look at that. It's almost fast. Oh my goodness, I did it. All right, I'm going to put this, bring this closer to me so I can see. I think I want it, oops. I'm going to lightly put it there and just make sure that's what I want. I think it's fine. Okay. Then I had an idea. I don't know if it's good or not. I found cute Christmas bulbs in the pink color. And I thought if I put foam behind these and tucked them underneath the poinsettias, it would look like they were hanging from the poinsettias, and it would fill in some of this space here. So I've got this one. I've got two of those because I had two of those sticker sheets. I bought one because I was a subscriber to Hip Kits, and then they had their clearance sale, and I bought another kit because I just love their Christmas kits. And then put one here. It will look like it's hanging from that leaf. And then the same thing down here. And then we'll put 4 bulbs. Put that right underneath this leaf. And this one's a star bulb. Then, where did I want that? I think here. Let me see. Yeah, like this, maybe. Or like that. Probably a little bit closer to that one. All right. I think it's cute. I like it. And that's all. That's all she wrote. I am going to put these gems down. Hopefully that's skinny enough so you can't see it. Oops. All right. Coming in, 2 cut files. Poinsettia wreath, build a poinsettia cut files from Confessions of the Paper Addict, Shimmers Paints, Honeybee Stamped Gems, and Hip Kit Club. This is what we use today, but this is a Confessions of the Paper Addict design team layout, so I will link these cut files below. Let me know in the comments if you're done with your Christmas album. I really want to know, and tag me if you used any COAPA cut files in your layouts. You can tag me on Facebook, the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook group, or on Instagram, okay? So, there we go. I'm done with that. I'll put close-ups at the end. I'm going to throw this in the album, pick all this up, and I'm going to come back and we're going to do a complete flip through of my 2022 Christmas album. It's done. And then I'm going to put a short clip. It might be 2 minutes long of all the Christmas decorations at my house this year. Okay. Okay, guys, here is my completed 2023 Christmas album, and I use Creative Memories cover sets. It's the only albums that I use. Look how thick it is. It is so heavy. I literally had that one last layout we just did, and this is completely full. I do have the page protectors on here, and quite frankly, I'm just too lazy to take them all off for the video and put them all back on. So, hopefully the glare's not too super bad. I'm standing up to try to get this album in frame as much as I can. So, literally, the entire album is Confessions of a Paper Addict cut files and Hip Kit Club Christmas kits. Okay, I don't use anything else. I do put Bramble Fox in once in a while, and I am almost 100% certain there is literally a process video for every single one of the layouts in this album. Some were done in 2022, and probably 20 of them were done in 2023. So you can go through, I have a playlist, Confessions of a Paper Addict. You can look for the Christmas videos in there. So I'm standing up trying to see if I can get most of this in. You're going to get a little bit of glare like this, but I think you should be able to see most of it. So here's the first page, a couple of my girlfriends. This is Bramble Fox. And like, I'm not going to say Confessions of a Paper Addict and Hip Kit Club every single page. It's just, that's all I use. Okay, so now we'll turn the page, and I'll go like this. And here are some Christmas decorations that were new for me in that year. And there's the Build a Poinsettia cut file again, because I told you I'm totally obsessed. Did some mixed media with some Tonic Studios glitter paste on the background of that one. And then this one is so cute with this cut file. And look at my kitty on the rug in front of the fireplace, and I have it all decorated here. Okay, and then what did I do? Oh, I made a metal die background there. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Okay, I'm just gonna move them around like this. I think, yeah, I'll have to move it because I have my camera up as high as it will possibly go. I love this cut file. It's a book with all the things on it. So cute. Some new decorations I got there. Okay, if you have questions about anything, any one of these layouts, and you can't find the process video or something like that, just leave me a comment, all right? I'm happy to help you. And then here, I strung some bulbs across. I just poked holes and did some hand stitching. Up here, Bramble Fox stencil. I put a bunch of Shimmers Paints sequins in this COAPA cut file. Oh, guess what? There's the Build a Poinsettia cut file again. Big surprise there. I really like this one too. I like all of them actually because I love Christmas. This is that big December 25 cut file. I love this background paper. And there's my little kitty sleeping on the bench in my dining room. So there's that one. And then here's some of our food and one of my girlfriends, a Christmas Eve at our house. My grandson is way in the back there. Of course, he's on his phone. Some Bramble Fox. Okay. And then this one, what did I do this one for? This one I actually did for Bramble Fox. So it's got a Bramble Fox stencil and a bunch of perspectives. Super cute. It's my best friend. We got matching t-shirts this year. Life is better with my BFF or something. And then I made her a layout, put it in a frame. And then she got us these Pandora matching rings right there. So that's that. And then this one, this Christmas cut file is so cute. This is super busy. I went insanely nuts on the stenciling work on this layout, but I still like it, so that's okay. This is my living room coffee table with some decorations, and I made them into tags and hung them from the word, the first part of the Christmas word, Confessions of Paperback stamp right there with a bunch of sequins in it. Another cut file here. Okay, pretty. And then these are some of my favorites, definitely. My great niece, when she was opening up the Barbie that I gave her, got a little sequin shaker here in this chipboard ornament. The Believe cut file, love that, love it. And the little poinsettia cut files, and I put little gems on it. I like those a lot too. Those are cute. I like pink and red. This is probably my favorite page. I don't love how the mixed media I did came out up here, but it's good enough. It's okay. Piece of Bramble Fox. Love these cut files. So pretty. I used, this video was so cute. I used Valentine's embellishments on a Christmas layout, and it came out good. I like it. Definitely one of my favorites right there. And then this one was super cool. Yeah. I like this. This was a piece of Hip Kit Club paper that I literally did not like. I just didn't think it was pretty. So I made myself use it by putting all the Christmas decorations from my house, cut them in circles, put a metal die, put white behind it so it would match this part of the paper. I put little pink fresh silver matte gems here, and then this COAPA cut file here. I poked holes and did some chain stitching around it, and I ended up really liking this layout a lot, and I'm glad I tried to think outside the box for a piece of paper I didn't care for, and it came out really good. I like it. This one's also one of my favorites. Super pretty. Bramble Fox, and I backed it with gold glitter paper so you could read it very well. And COAPA cut files right here too, and then some more Bramble Fox here. I love these holly leaves coming out. I got those at Hobby Lobby. Very dimensional, but I think they're cool. Oh, guess what? Build a poinsettia cut file. Big surprise. All right. This one is so cute. Oh my God, it just got so loud. How cute are these snowmen? I did some Nouveau glitter paste here so they would be sparkly like they had snowmen on it. This is my kitchen island looking into the dining room and some decorations I got. Love this bow ribbon I got from Bramble Fox. So pretty, but I love it. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. This is definitely a favorite too. Sorry, the glare. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, this is in the top 5 of my favorite. I just absolutely love this cut file. I love the top of this and the pom-pom trim of my nephew and my great niece. And this came out so cute down here. Definitely one of my favorites. Probably my second favorite of this album. I just really like the colors too. Oh, and this one is all branding strip scraps from kits from the past 2 years. And I just picked out ones that matched each other and just glued them down there. So this process video is really interesting on how you can use your scraps and your branding strips. Okay, and then this is me and my husband at my brother's house. Poinsettia cut file wreath. Really pretty. This is metal die from Hip Kit Club, and just really pretty stuff. Oh, and I have flare buttons from Yes Please Paper Crafts flare button shop. I will link everything below that I use. Each one of the process video has a direct link to the cut file. I can't go through and get 30 cut files and put links in below, but I'll put Confessions of a Paper Addict website below, and you can check out the process videos, okay? Okay, and this one, I totally love this cut file. So pretty. I put a sequin shaker in that chipboard ornament there. This is my niece when I gave her some pages for Christmas for her album. I just think that these colors are absolutely gorgeous, and I love this cut file so much. So that is totally pretty, I think. And then this one, oh my gosh, this one was so popular because I made these trees and everybody loved them so much. I actually have a video on my channel about how to make these trees. It is super simple. So look that up if you want to know how to make your own trees. They don't have to be Christmas trees. They could be summer trees. Doesn't make any difference. This is very easy to do. So look up that process video on my channel, DIY make your own trees or something, I think it's called. This cut file, this was one of my favorite pieces of paper from last year's Hip Kit. This gorgeous navy. I think navy is one of my very favorite colors. But look at the reindeer. I put a Santa in front of the tree. My great niece, my great nephew. I just think it's cute because it matches his pajamas. Alright, and then this one is so cute. Probably not my favorite, but it's still pretty. Bramble Fox cut file wreath. My brother opening up his gifts. I like the colors. I just don't know if I did a good job on that one or not, but it's okay. It's done, so there you go. Alright, this one I super love. This is my other niece, and she's opening up her presents. And this was the candy cane cut file. Oh, it's so pretty. So I put glue down and then poured Nouveau glitter on the white spots of the candy cane. And then I got this rope thread. It looks like the candy cane, and I just glued that down. And that was really time consuming and very hard to do, because I did use glossy accents, so I made sure it stayed. So you had to glue like one strip and hold it before you could continue. So that was very time consuming, but I think one of those labor of love things, because it came out really, really pretty and I like it a lot. So this is an awesome cut file if you haven't finished your Christmas scrapping yet. This one's really cute. Another example of how I used up old branding strips. I did half a sheet of white paper and then just put branding strips like this, like an L, until it was all filled in. Pom-pom trim here. My niece, oh, both my nieces are here. So there you go. I like those a lot too. Cute Santa boot with presents and stuff sticking out, cut file there. I like that a lot. And this is a fun wreath. I didn't think I was going to like this page. Not because of the cut file, because that's very cool. But adding in the yellow is not usually my thing, but I actually think it came out kind of cute. My brother and my sister-in-law, their house Christmas afternoon. Yeah, on Christmas, we get up, I go to church, and then come back home, and then they call me, and he lives like 30 seconds away from me, and say, okay, it's ready, because then they have to go to her parents' house, who are quite elderly, so they have to go visit there, and then I come back home, get all the gifts, and then go to my nephew's house, who's 45 seconds away, so, and then we stay there like the whole night. Pretty, right? Okay, this one is cute because I got 3 photos of me giving her her presents, which is also adorable. She's got Elsa PJs on. I like the Christmas bulbs on the top with twine, but this cut file was one of my favorites of last year, and actually Virginia gave that one away for free in the Facebook group. So if you're not in the Confessions of a Paper Addict Facebook group, you should be, because she frequently gives away free cut files, which is very, very generous, and you should go grab those when you can, okay? But I liked that, all those presents, and I made it really big because I liked it so much. Okay, and then this one, how cute is he? I put my grandson here. My best friend crocheted him this for Christmas, and he really wanted one, so I thought that matched, and I put his name here, and it's just really cute stuff, little stenciling, and that's that. This is one of my favorites too, one of my granddaughters, and my husband, and she was playing with a doll that my mom made me years and years and years ago. And she just thought it was awesome, and my husband was talking to her about it, and she was just obsessed with staring at it. So this is a cup file, and these bulbs are cup files. Oh, I loved making this. This was so, so fun. Little hearts from Hobby Lobby, and random enamel dots. I don't know where those came from. So there's that. And then, yay, the very, very last page is the one that we just made, so there's no point in me talking about it because we just did it. But there you go. Yeah, I like that one too. That's probably in my top 5 because I really like it. But there we go, my friends. We are all done, and this baby is going on the shelf. I'm so excited to get this out of my way and put on my bookshelf. So if you're interested, please watch until the end. Stay tuned. I am going to show you a video of my home decorated for Christmas. It's probably a little less than 3 minutes long. I hope you're interested. I just thought I'd share it with you. I'm going to link everything I used below for the process video today and the Confessions of Paper Addict cut file shop. But if you do have questions, like I said, about any of this, just leave me a comment. I'm happy to help you, and I can direct you to what you need, okay? Thank you so much for joining me for Christmas in April. I hope you like the video that's coming up next. Bye.